Greetings, Minecrafters! Nonsanity here, and welcome to another episode of Avant 3 here on the FTOG server, the logo of which you can now see in the background. Today we're going to be trying out one of the new mods that's been added to the pack, maybe more than one, but for sure we'll try Agricultural Revolution. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started here. Now, one thing about Agricultural Revolution, and let's bring it up here. This is Agricultural Expansion, which is the growing of all the ore crops. Starting here is Agricultural Revolution. You can see it adds a lot of things. From avocados to shelled lobsters to blink crystals to mugs of mint tea. There's a lot of things in here. Now, some of these items you can only find, namely the, where are they? It's also completely randomly organized here. These basic pottery schematics. You can only find them in abandoned farmhouses and a few other places, which means you have to go exploring to get them. And you need them. You need a lot of them. Also things like the cookie cutters, like the star and the heart, you can only find in those chests. But you need these pages to make the pottery guides. There's a whole bunch of them. There's 3 basic ones, and then you can craft the pages together to make the advanced. And that gives you 4 more books. And then craft 4 of those together to make a complex, and then there's 5 more books to do that. I think I now have all the books. Cake tin, large cupcake, go back a level, bread tin, cupcake, saucepan, frying pan, back a level, juicer, plate, and mug. Yes, I've got them all. And that's because I found another way to get them. I do have a lot of the pages. I've been keeping a lot of the stuff I found in my trash can page, which is probably not very safe. In fact, I'm going to go and see. I'm going to take these out of there because I made those. I made these. I made that. What else do I want to keep? I want to keep some of this. I already put some of the coral out there. The silicon. That. Actually, most of this stuff I'm keeping. Oh, not the seeds. Yeah, I found a place where you can get the coral. I'm going to keep... Nope. One of the mugs. Start putting some of the stuff away here. So I just went out and did some exploring when nobody else was online and gathered up materials. And here you can see I've got extras of a bunch of these books. And I'll show you how I got that in just a moment. There's one of these seeds that I haven't duplicated yet. Might not be in here. Got the beer, we got the cider. A lot of the coral. I plan on using some of that in my building. One of the other things that was added to the pack is flat colored blocks, which I've been excited to get. That looks good. And I'll keep a stack of the pages just in case. The rest of this I'm going to put into the communal chest over here in the warehouse. Because it requires exploration and we have so much of the world generated already that you can't find these things unless you go way out and start generating new terrain, which is not great for the server, and it's really not good when there are other people on because the TPS drops, the frame rates, and the server just starts running a lot slower. So I was doing all that when other people were not on, and other people also did the same thing. So now if I look at guide, I've got all the books. In fact, I got a couple of some of them, including the processor mold, which is cool, because there is some automation in this pack too. But let me go show you where I've been getting the stuff. And this guy over here will take us to this location. And the best way to see is with night vision. And I've got a night vision and a breathing underwater ring. So let's get those out. And now we'll jump in. Splash. This is a coral reef, a deep reef. This is a biome added by this mod and provides these coral blocks, which if I break it, it gives me this green coral, which is the same as that green coral. So there's both the little versions, this is the yellow here, and the big transparent block version. There's yellow, red, white, black, green, and orange, and that's it. They also have these basalt spires. You see this one's smoking. It's because inside it's got lava. Break it with a... Where's my... How'd that get switched out? There, see, lava just turned. But if they don't smoke, this one's not smoking. Good, smoking's bad for you. Inside we have hydrothermal vein. And this stuff, whenever you break it, you might get... Alright, I got flint. More flint. I got silicon dust. That's the only way to get silicon dust that this mod needs, but mainly for its automation side. So I hollowed out a few of these. Sometimes it's easier and faster if you start from the bottom and try and keep it dry inside. So I can dig faster. I don't have a water affinity enchantment on me. But this one is a small one, so it's pretty quick. There we go. So yeah, getting those and getting the silicon. That's one thing I did here. Another thing is to go around, and you can see there's something over here on this underwater plateau made of wood planks, which you can probably see it better from underwater with the night vision. I think it's supposed to be the prow of a sunken ship. And inside is one chest. And here we have some soaked books and some beer and cider. So grab those. And these things are all over the place. Oh look, one of these guys is underwater. One of these nature core. Which mod adds this? I forget. Let's break in and see. Random things. You can't break that thing. All it does is it restores this block of leaves and wood around itself slowly. And you can't move it or anything. I don't know, one of the leaf-eating devices for generating power or mana might be useful next to one of these. It'd be great if I could move them, but usually nearby there's one of these chests, which will have magic beans and some other plants, but nothing I need. It's not what I came for. I came for agricultural revolution stuff. And there's probably going to be a lot of these shipwrecks around. There's another biome that's added by this mod, and I think there was one over this way. Nope, I'm going into territory I've not been to. Yeah, let's move a little faster with the broom. Oh, there we go. I don't want to generate terrain since people are on. So I want to go to where I've already been. Ah, looks south. Head south. Over the... Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Whoa! I was still traveling there. Even though it's freezing up. I may have to restart Minecraft again. Serious leaks going on here. Okay, one reboot later, and I'm doing a little better now. So let me show you these soaked books. If you put them on these drying racks, which are from the same mod, Agricultural Revolution, you can see their pages are sort of brown. After a few minutes, they should turn white, in which case they have dried out and you can actually use them as books. They are books with the pottery designs already in them. It's a way to avoid having to get the pages, which you get a bunch in each abandoned farmhouse, but you need a whole lot for some of them. I mean, it's 16 to 128 for the top tier. Oh, see there, they've turned white, and so now we got a cake tin and a cupcake tray. So those will be for later. One of the other mods I was going to talk about is this from RF Tools Control. MCGD did a new addition to RF Tools as a separate mod that allows you to program using icons. It's like a little graphical, and you can control which connect to which, like that, or you can make it go the other way and flow. Now, that's not a valid program, but I do have a program card in here, and I need to play around with that a little bit more before I, show you guys how to work on it. I plan on using it to help me expand this thing. It's been like a week, and it's at 57 giga RF, 57 billion RF, and it still has a long way to go. And that's just with one of the top tier induction cells. I'm going to have over 4,000 in the final build. As to where I'm going to build it, that's going to be a very big cube. I have settled on where I'm going to live, and that's, I think, this one right here. Remember I showed you this hillside, I think, in previous episodes, saying, yeah, this is, I think, where I'm going to build. And I decided what I want to build is a little bit too big to fit here. So turning around, this is going to be where I build. And it's a little bit garish colored right now, but it'll be those are some of the parts that are visible to start with. This will be the front. Sort of like the main entrance and lobby will be here. And this is the factory floor with its nice green, which takes me back to my Daybreaker days. We have a sunken area here. I'm still experimenting with the textures and the colors, but this is using the flat colored blocks mod, which gives you all sorts of single color blocks, like the red, the blue, the green, the grays. They're all from that mod. This will be that same induction battery that currently holds 57 billion RF. This will be how big it is when I'm done. 18 by 18 by 18. There's going to be a lot of power stored in here. And I want to try and fill it. We'll see if I can do that. I may not be able to. There just may not be enough power production to fill it. But I'm going to try. Anyway, this is the start of the base. I'm thinking I'm going to extend out this way, but I haven't decided how. And I'm going to be doing some chiseling on all these vertical uprights, changing their look a little bit. This is sort of a rough draft, just sort of laying it out and seeing what I want to do here. I'm thinking having some rail tracks going off. Spawn is that way, almost directly due south to my base. So I thought I'd run some tracks that way and connect to spawn. Since we do have a rail, what's it called? No. Oh wait, what were these? That's water strain or track? No, I forget what it was called. But we do have a mod in here that adds signals for minecart tracks. Thought it could be called the signals mod. Let me try that. Signals, yes, that's it. block signals, path signals, station marker, rail network controller. It's like just having a few pieces to do a lot of what Railcraft does with much fewer pieces. I have not played with it at all yet. But I'll be working on, playing around with this design. This is still a rudimentary, just start experimenting with sizes and spacings and layouts. It will undergo more change. I'll tear bits down, build bits up as I go. But I won't do that on camera because that's just construction and experimentation and demolition, so not that interesting. So let's pop back to the current active base. And let's talk about agricultural revolution. So let's go back to that. I don't think it has any sort of in-game manual. But at least I've learned a little bit. So let's talk about making something in here. Let's set a goal. And one of the goals I was thinking of is this growth crystal. The growth crystal, I guess, makes plants grow faster. And since I need a lot of materials to make my giant battery, and a lot of those materials come from this mod, except the osmium. I still don't know what I'm going to do about the osmium. I need about 1 million osmium, and I have no idea how to get it. No, 1.3 million osmium. Anyway, this growth crystal may help me out. So, looking at its recipe, we've got blocks of quartz. All right, that's easy. Gift of the soil and crystal core. Let's look at gift of the soil. All right, we need cakes. We need to make some large vanilla sponge cupcakes. Make a mysterious orb. We need an ice box with a molten orb, which is a sheet press, molten glass, and a sphere mold, which is infused glass smelting. Infused glass is that. We'll just see this. Toss that in there, and we get molten glass, which I'm now holding. Hot. And then it said the sheet press with a sphere mold. Well, I have made a sheet press. There it is. It's got a nice model to it. Simple, but, it's not just a block. And now a sphere mold. I have the book for it, which I think you just take clay and surround the book with the clay, and it does not consume the book. Nope, it didn't consume the book. And then you take this and you bake it. There we go, sphere mold. Now we can put the molten glass and the sphere mold in here. It does a nice little animation. Oh, it even shows the parts inside. Ta-da! Oh, it does destroy the mold, though. That's okay, that's just clay. So, that was that part. It helps that I already have the sphere mold, which is one of the more expensive books, but I found it in this shipwreck. And then to make the mysterious orb, you put it in an ice box. An ice box is snow around a chest. I think I've got the snow, yes. So we'll set this up over here and just toss that in. It's like a cooler. Don't know how long it takes. Oh, it's already done. No, it's still molten orb. And it's okay. Next, we need to make a cupcake. For that, we need a large sponge cupcake. So we need to make a brick oven. We need a metal rack. Okay, toss that in. That's used to make a brick oven. So we'll toss that down here. Ah, there it goes. Looks pretty good. It's probably going to need some fuel. Just give it some coal, I guess. There's other things I could probably put in there, but I know it'll use coal. Now, to make... So I'm going through this for the first time with you guys, so... To make the large sponge cupcake, you need the mix. So we need a large cupcake tray, which is an iron sheet on a large cupcake tray mold, which is made like this. It is fired. But then it needs to be pressed with an iron sheet, I think. So we toss that in there and that in there. That probably consumes the mold. No, it doesn't consume the mold. So I could make more if I wanted to, but I don't think I need to. So, large cupcake tray. Good start. Oops. It's a large cupcake tray. Milk, flour, vanilla essence, egg, and sugar. So flour is mortar and pestle with wheat, and the vanilla essence is pestle with vanilla roots and glass. Bottle, I can do that. And then I can switch this for wheat and make some flour. I can toss these all in there. I shouldn't have tossed the last one in. Cupcake. Show me how to use the cupcake. Like that. There we go. Large sponge cupcake mix. So now we put that in the brick oven. This is moving along. Ah, that's pretty quick, and it's got, I like the progress bar. Looks like I can cook multiple things at once. So that's done. We can put those away. Actually, we need 2 of those, don't we? Let's do that again, then. I need to make the vanilla. I was going to make more than one, but I ran out of water bottles. And the flour. And the cupcake. And we'll toss that in. Now the next step was frosting it. Large vanilla sponge cupcake. So we need a bowl of vanilla cream cherry. I don't know if I have cherries. I do not. Do I have a cherry sapling? Oh yeah, I got cherries. Oh, that's the wrong ones. Terra aqueous. And that's forestry. Alright, I may have to go out and find a cherry tree. That's, I think, the one annoyance with this mod is so much has to be found. You can't just work and get it. You have to explore. And unfortunately, exploring affects other people on this server because the only place you can explore is places you haven't been because we've already... This mod wasn't here from the beginning. If it was here from the beginning, it'd be a different story. But let's see how much farther I can get. Oh, I'm going to need to do 2 more of these because I need to make 2 of these gifts of the soil. Grass block, diamond, mysterious orb. How's our mysterious orb going? Ah, it is done. Looks like it's used for a number of different things. How about cakes? Sorry, we did, because of other mods need the cake, and people weren't ready to get into this mod yet. When we added this mod, we also activated the old recipe. So I think normally it gets overridden by this mod so that you need to use their cake tin and their brick oven and so forth. But somebody needed to make a lot of cakes for probably Botania, I would guess. The cake-eating flower, the kikimoru. So this was reenacted on our server. Is there anything else? No, I think I just need... Yep, I just need to frost my cupcakes. And that needs their cherries. Bowl of vanilla cream. Chunk of butter. Okay, we need to make butter. That one, I can't seem to get to it here in... Oh, no, there we go. Butter churn. Need to make a butter churn. And then a bucket of milk, which I still have some. Just stick that there. Right click with the butter, milk. Up, there we go. I've got to keep clicking it. Or I just have to click it whenever it comes up to make it go back down again. How many times do we have to do that? Though, if you're making butter, this is... Did it finish? Oh yeah, I've got cream now. And cream just goes into the... No. How do we use the cream? Oh, that's all right. All I want is the cream to make the vanilla cream mix. So that is what I need, right? Bowl of vanilla cream. No, I do need butter. So I don't need the cream. I just need butter, even though it's vanilla cream. Let's put the cream back in. Yeah, okay, that was it. You got to make another go around. One churning gets you cream. Second churning gets you butter. Third churning might get you cheese. Somebody say something? No. There we go. It is a butter block. Butter block breaks up into blocks of butter, and blocks of butter are chunks of butter. There we go. I need some more glass bottles, I guess. So make the vanilla extract. Make a bunch of those. Now I should be able to make a bowl of vanilla cream. I'm going to need 4 of them eventually. And now I'm going to try using the other cherries just in case they work. They probably won't. Nope, they do not. And the hill cherry sapling from forestry is going to help me either. Alright, so I'm stuck now. I've got to go exploring. So let me do that, and I'll be right back.
5 hours later.
Is this what I think it is? I have spent so many hours looking for the elusive agricultural revolution cherry tree. Could this possibly be it? It is! Ha ha! I better get a sapling. Yes, saplings! Alright. Ah. I have been all over the place. But, as a result, I found a better place to build my base. Let's head over there. Let's go around to the entrance. Look at this. Due to biomes changing when mods changed and new biomes were added, I guess that's what caused this, but we have a sheer wall here. Which I sort of like, and I wish it was completely smooth, but it's a little jagged. Jags out a couple times over here. But it's just in that one spot, and it's not really near where I will be building. I've seen a lot of harsh edges like that scattered around the map. Here we go. This, probably right there, will be my entrance. Right in that corner. But look at this, as we come down this canyon. I love this little village, nestled here at the end of the box canyon. There's this one path going up that way. I thought this would be a great place to have my base. So I saw, alright, how much can I dig out? So I went up and saw, okay, no, that's very narrow. That's a good spot to put a tunnel, if we wanted to have something out there. But this little valley, I like this valley, and I love that little village. I'm just going to keep it pristine. I might give this guy some way to get down, maybe a ladder. Because he's not that the villagers know how to use ladders, but it just needs something so he can get up there. But if I build the entrance over here, this is a huge plateau. I'm really liking it. I can really extend back this way and have a lot of room underground. I've done something like that before, and since I was going with the factory, I think I might just do it again, because I just really like this spot. This is an awesome spot. I really like what the villagers have done with the place. So I'm going to set up shop here, I think. Or I could, I don't know, make my entrance like over here and have it be, I don't know, it's not, it couldn't be as grand right there. Or maybe I could do it right here. Yeah, that could be the entrance. Then I could frame the shot like that and see the entrance there and a little village back there. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so yeah. This could be the entrance. The lobby would extend back a little ways, and then it would open up out into the factory floor. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's what I'm going to do. But now I've finally got the cherry tree. Let's pop home. I've already saved a return point. That frame right there will take me back there. And hopefully I haven't teleported too much and will now suffer from... So I've got enough cherries. I want to make sure I can grow more of these things. Let's see if they work in the farming station. They do not. It doesn't like them. Also, it's got no power. Can I accelerate their growth? Well, that's the wrong spell, so... Overgrow. I can. Good. So, we've got cherry trees. I also found lemon and kiwi along the way. Oh, I do have some pauses. I've just been traveling too much. But, I've got the cherries. Now, why did I need them? It's been so long. Using these, we can... Okay, we got... yes, the vanilla sponge cupcake. That's what I was making. Cherries and the cupcake. There we go. 1, 2. Yeah, I was going to make more of those. But in the meantime, I can use these to make that. I need to make another one, but there it is, the gift of soil. I also need to make this guy, which is, that's easy. So I just need to make one more of these. I'll do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got both gifts of the soil now. So let's put them all together with some blocks of quartz. And this crystal core, and I've got a growth crystal. Let's get an apple sapling. Not an apple, a cherry. So I went through all that work to get them. Bring them. Let's slap down this crystal. Oh, it's big. Put down one of these. You know, I don't think this thing is going to be better than my imaginary time block. I do like its looks. I love its looks. I'll be using it for decoration, even if it doesn't work for growing stuff very well. Yeah, that's... Can we pick it up? Yes. This is still... Oh, helps if I... Helps if I put it back to overgrow. Then break up. So let's go see if it augments the imaginary time block here. Let's put it right here. Doesn't seem to grow any faster. Well, it's not too surprising. I mean, it may only work with their crops, may only work with vanilla crops. It's a good chance it doesn't work with these, because bone meal doesn't work with these. But bone meal would work with their tree, so... Anyway. I have been to so many places around the map. I found a lot more... Let's see, can we do... Agricultural revolution here, yes. Well, this is that one. How about pottery I've got 862 basic pottery schematics. So I've done so much exploring. I got tons of these things now. Got at least 2 of every book. I will need to make these to do the processor mold, because if you want to make more than one of them, it uses up the book. I don't know if that's supposed to or not. The recipe looks the same as all the rest, but unlike the rest, at least all the other ones I've tried, this uses up the recipe. Short-lived storm, thanks to automation. Alright, so I don't remember what else I was going to do in this episode. Let's quickly take a look at the agricultural mod here. Oh yeah, I was going to do a happy bot. Where is the happy bot? Everything here is so out of any sort of semblance of order. Speed enhancer, mining drone bay. Well, let's just look it up. Happy bot. There he is. Need 2 redstone, some iron sheets, an iron, a diamond, and a battery. And the battery is vinegar, iron, zinc wire, and copper wire. Okay, I know I don't have the zinc wire and copper wire yet. Let's put these away. So let's make a little bit of those. There we go. I know I made some vinegar because I saw that you can make it out of the wine, and I found the wine at the sunken ships. I should have everything else, so let's make a happy harvest bot. And I think there's an upgrade. Make 2 more batteries. Oh, need some more iron sheets. Make a bunch. 2 batteries. They stack, so I'll toss them in. And put this in the middle, and we have the upgraded one. Might as well go for gold. Oh, he's not happy looking, is he? Our happy bot is not happy. Well, if you right-click him, he'll tell you why. He's saying he's having chest problems. Alright, quick, get him to the ER. No. The problem is he needs a chest. Do I have a nice chest? Do I have a nice chest? I don't know. Let's give him this one, and what am I going to do with him? We'll just try him out here a little bit. Let's make 1 conjure block right here. Stick him on top. Knock it away. Get the chest. And you can put the chest on the back. See, now he's sad face, because there's no work for me to do. So let's make him something to do. There's lots of devices. The bot's not going to show. The bots are the upgrades. Speed is nice. And a range enhancer. Have to remember those. But let's do hydroponics. So that's iron, gold, redstone. I might have all that. Nope, I don't. So let's make some daylight sensors. Make 8 of them. Make some redstone lamps. Make 16 of them. Clickety clickety click. And then make as many of these as we can. We made 6. These go... Oh, now he's happy. Anywhere around him. You can fit 2 more. And you see they have dirt. And all I have to do is put seeds of some sort into the back. Let's see, what do I not have much of? There was one here, but I hadn't done it all. Chili seeds. I hadn't cooked up any of those in my farm. Excuse me. So let's toss them in there. Ah, look, he's planting. Very good. Let's try that speed upgrade. Bot. Speed upgrade, okay. So it takes a powered rail. Make some of those. More iron sheets. 2 more batteries. And craft it. Yeah, I found a whole bunch of processors, so I wasn't too worried about having those. 2 more batteries. And let's craft that. No, I need the gold plates. Gold sheets. There we go. Nope. What did I miss? I'm short 1 gold processor. Alright, so an uncased processor. Let's get one of those. One of the gold sheets back. Toss them in here. That and that. It presses down, and I get gold processor. Now I can craft it. And I'm assuming it just has to take one of the places of these guys. Maybe not. Where does it go? It's not letting me place it at all. Go in there? We're getting chilies. It's interesting that I can't place this block. Maybe it has to be right on top. Nope. Alright, well, I'll look that up and see what it takes.
You put it next to it. Next to it. So specific.
Ooh, let's see if that growth crystal works here. Just sort of pop it down in front. Oh, I think maybe they do grow faster. Or they just all happen to be ready to harvest right then. Yeah, it may not work with them in the hydroponics. Stick it up top. I don't know what its range is, but we'll give it a try. But yeah, I think these are cool looking. There's a whole bunch of other attachments you can add to this guy. And in fact, if you want to do some of the recipes, like have some lobster, I think you need to make the fisher. Let's see about that. There it is, auto fisher. I might have all those parts. I do. Alright, let's grab him and take him out to water here. The device, the fisher, I can't place it by itself. Oh, so this thing probably has to go underneath. Okay. So let's put 2 blocks. We'll put this there. Then we'll put... No. That. Does this go underneath? No. Now does it go up on top? No. Not sure where this goes. But now if we give him a chest, which we can get that same chest. There we go. And we'll just stick it on top. There, he's happy. And he should... look, we got shelled prawn. Ooh, it shells it for us. How convenient. So what can we do with this? We can make it into raw prawn. Okay, no, it hasn't been shelled. It still has its shell on it. So it is not a shelled as in past tense prawn. It has a shell on it. Okay. Use that, and you put it in the brick oven. You get cooked prawn. And then you can use that with a little bit of rice to make sushi. Some crab and some lobster with some dried seaweed to make a seafood platter. Or salted to make salted prawn. Okay. Let's make some sushi. I got rice. So we have to... Oh, these things have little red marks on them to say that... Oh no, those are just the peppers. It looked like they all had error messages on them. So we take the shell off. We toss it in our brick oven. Poof. We're toasting our prawn, putting a prawn on the Barbie. Some of you are already thinking that probably. I'm late to the game, sorry. It's late. I've been so busy. Take this and some rice. The rice from this mod. It's probably not going to work with the rice for another mod. No. Okay. And we have sushi. Now I can't eat it because I've got this thing that's constantly feeding me. I will never need to eat my own food. But I think what I'll do... Actually... Isn't there a frame that shows multiple? Yes. Nope. Need to make more of them. So make me one of those. This lets me display multiple items, right? Let's put the prawn up there. Oh, it just labels. It doesn't actually keep it there. Like a regular frame. Alright, I'll just use a regular frame. So I actually want to put it there. Frame. Just one, please. And we'll just start... Oh, I can't... Oh, there. Okay. Every food I make, I'll put up on the wall. And I'll see if I can make all of them. And later we'll see about automating some of these things. Like this thing, and that thing, and that thing. And this. This should be interesting since it takes clicks. But we've got some blocks that will click for us. We'll give it a try. How's the fisher doing? Got any lobster? Ooh, yes, I got lobster, oyster, and more prawn. This thing's pretty quick. Excellent. Alright. Well, that's a start on Agricultural Revolution. I am going to tear down that first base I made and move to the new location. Well, first I need to start mining out there. For that, I'm probably going to use RF tools. And I'll do the mining, the quarry. Where is the quarry? Where's the quarry cards? What's it called? Screen controller. Shield projectors. Item filters. Processors. Workbench. Oh yeah, the stuff that's sitting next to me here. Elevator, storage scanner, pearl injector. Oh yeah, I remember the pearl injector widgets. The power making system. Builder block, that's what it's called. Yes, the builder block, and then shape card, solid box. That's probably what I want. Get a basic shape card. And do I have those two tools? No, I have that. I do not have... Oops. Do not have the diamond shovel. I clicked the wrong one. So solid box, silk quarry, don't need that. Fortune clearing. Okay, no, that's what I need. So I just put glass around it. Clearing silk and clearing fortune. I might do clearing silk. Which means I need to make the silk. I think I've got some dimensional shards. I do. So let's make the middle bit. Make this guy. And then go to silk. Okay. And then make it a clearing silk. Got it. And I'll need some... I think the space chamber corner blocks. No, not space chamber. I think that's all I need. I just gotta set the size. I'm not gonna give this thing any power right here. Toss that in. Okay, no, that doesn't have the the size. And I do the size like this. Yes. You can tell it to void certain materials, so that's good. I definitely tell it to void all those. Sure. And then here you can set how big and where the offset is. Whether it's a solid box, sphere, cylinder, torus, dome. We'll just go with box. Then you stick that in there. Give it some power. You can preview it. Yep. I'm going to use that. That's going to take a while, so I will do that off camera. And I think we'll wrap it up here. So, this is Nonsanity signing out. Take care, be good, and see you, hopefully very soon, next time.